Hello learners and educators, welcome back to Brian's Academy. Today we are going to learn how to create a beautiful wall hanging using the splatter painting technique. This is part of our grade 8 CAS assessment and visual art. So pay close attention to each step as we break it down so that it will help you when you will be undertaking the task. Here it's just to take you through, but the practical part, I will have already easen your work through telling you what you are supposed to do in each step. So let's start with the materials you need when working on this project. So make sure you have leaves and flowers. They should be of different shapes and sizes. Also absorbent paper, that is A4 for trial, A3 for final work. Then also have a paintbrush or a toothbrush. That one will be used for splattering. Then you need watercolors, old cardboard, that is for mounting, and adhesive. You can use glue or border glue, which is the best one. So you have the material. Now you need to prepare, and that is preparation part. So you are going to collect your leaves and flowers from the environment. Then you are going to place your A3 paper on a flat working surface. It can be on a desk or a table. Then after that, you arrange your leaves and flowers on the paper. I will take you through how to do it. Then make sure they are well spaced. There is balance, so they should not be crowded on one side. So use that principle of balance. Also use different sizes that are mixed nicely. So now let's go to the trial work. That's where we are using the A4 paper for trial work. So before the final work, take A4 paper and create 3 practice pieces. Then dip your brush in paint. After that, you are going to use your finger to flick the brush. So this is going to create splatter. Then you let the paint dry and carefully remove the leaves. So that's just a trial because it's like coming up with a sketch of what you are going to do. It's just a trial. You see if you are on the right course. Then remember, you are not painting, so you are not painting the leaves and flowers directly. Instead, you are using them as stencil, that is blockers. So you placing them there, you are not going to paint them, you are just using them as blockers. The paint is splattered onto the paper, but the leaves and flowers are placed on top of the paper. So when you splatter, paint hits the exposed paper and the areas covered by the leaves remain clean. So those areas will be having no paint because they were occupied by flowers and leaves. So after removing the leaves, that's now when you get clear shapes of leaves, flowers left behind. So that's what will be happening. So we are not painting the leaves or flowers. We are just placing them on the A4 or 3 piece of paper using different shapes. And remember, they should be well spaced so that when you'll be applying the paint, those spaces will be seen when you remove those flowers and papers. Now, after that, you go to the final artwork. Now, the final artwork, we are using it on A3 paper. So here, we are going to create 2 panels. That is using A3 paper. You have to measure 29.7 centimeters by 30 centimeters to make 2 matching designs. Then place leaves and flowers neatly and ensure they fit well within the paper and show variation, that is big and small shapes. Arrange both panels so they connect visually and use complementary colors, e.g. blue and orange, red and green. Then you add light and dark shades for beauty. After you have done that, you are going to dip brush in paint. Then you flick gently for controlled splatter. Then you make sure splashes are clear and not too messy. So they should be clear and not too messy. Then after that, you leave your work to dry completely, and after that you are going to remove leaves and flowers carefully by lifting them. Then you glue each panel onto cardboard, and there you have it. So your splatter painting wall hanging is complete. As you can see, I have displayed an image showing the final artwork of the creating a wall hanging using splatter painting technique. So take your learners go through these steps and make sure you don't skip any step, and after that you will have already come up with your well created artwork that you will be ready to display it in class.